The developing story in Pinellas County, what started as a search for one sunken vehicle in Lake Tarpon, has now launched an entirely separate investigation. 10 Tampa Bay's Malik Rankin joins us from an underpass as crews are working to remove a car that has been in this lake now for decades.
The Pinellas County Sheriff's Office and a volunteer dive team were here for hours today working to remove a 1970s era Chevy Vega. What's complicating this task, the car is falling apart as they're working to tow it up. Sunshine State sonar located this vehicle over the weekend while searching this area for a different vehicle related to a separate case.
The car was so brittle, it's been underwater for 30 plus years most likely, and yeah, it's the axle broke apart.
Mike Sullivan says visibility at the bottom of this lake is zero. When this car was initially located, his team was able to pull parts off to identify it.
He pulled up a piece of the steering wheel with the Chevy emblem, and he pulled off a piece of plastic from the A-pillar with a GM part number. We were able to reference that part number on that A-pillar to an early 1970s Chevrolet Vega.
The volunteer dive team was out here this weekend looking to bring closure to the family of Brenda Starr. She's been missing since 1995, and they were looking for her Mazda. Now, while those efforts will continue, so will the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office's investigation into why a car from the 70s ended up in the bottom of this lake. In Palm Harbor, Malik Rankin, 10 Tampa Bay.
And according to Sunshine State sonar, that Vega was found just 500 feet from where Brenda Starr lived when she was last seen. The car that they were actually searching for, as you heard Malik say, was her Mazda.
The Pinellas County Sheriff's Office dive team, along with volunteers, pulled a submerged vehicle from a canal in Palm Harbor today. Sunshine State sonar is made up of volunteers searching for missing people and their vehicles. As ABC Action News reporter Julie Salamone reports, they were looking for a missing Pinellas County woman last seen in 1995 when they made another discovery that could date back even further than that.
We're going to go down there for 4 days.
Mike Sullivan is one of the founders of Sunshine State Sonar. He started a volunteer search team with his brother. The team uses sonar to search ponds and lakes across Florida, looking for missing people and their vehicles.
Men and women that volunteer with us, they all have full-time jobs, families, wives, kids, husbands, and, and they do this in their spare time because they're just so passionate about it and driven.
Most recently, Sullivan and his team were searching for a woman who disappeared in 1995 in Pinellas County. Brenda Starr was last seen dropping her 6-year-old daughter off at Highland Lakes Elementary School. Investigators say she was involved in a bitter divorce and custody battle with her husband. Her vehicle has never been recovered.
We spent a total of 5 days doing sonar work on the Tarpon Canal, and this was in reference to a 1995 cold case of a woman that went missing that was living at the Lifestyles Apartments at the time, which that apartment complex abuts the canal, which is the reason we were over there.
Over the weekend, the team located a submerged vehicle. On Monday, they removed what's left of a 1970s Chevrolet Vega from Lake Tarpon Canal in Palm Harbor. It's not connected to Starr's disappearance, but the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office dive team assisted, and the Sheriff's Office is investigating. Sullivan says no human remains were discovered. Crews could only recover parts of the vehicle.
The vehicle now is in such horrible condition that, that probably will never be answered. We may never know. Getting a VIN number off something like that, the license plate is just so deteriorated.
Sullivan says this year, volunteers have recovered 70 vehicles and bodies of water across Florida. Their mission is to search for missing people so their loved ones may one day have answers. Julie Salamone, ABC Action News.